Hey there, it's Tyler from Lazy Moose Acres. I hear you're looking to get some goats. Well, is your farm ready for goats? First, goats are herd animals. They do better in pairs or groups. So, kind of like potato chips. You can't have just one, not just because they're tasty. That's another video. All right, well, let's get down to talking about getting you ready. First and foremost, where are you going to keep the goats? Well, no, you can't keep them in the house. They'll poop everywhere. So let's talk about shelters. Your first option is a barn. Barn is a great option. Usually they're already built. You can customize them with stalls. They're wonderful. However, that's not always an option. Another great option is to build a shelter in the pasture. All you're looking for is to keep them out of the elements, warm in the winter, shaded in the summer, out of the rain and the snow. So does that make sense? All right. Well, now that we have shelters figured out, let's talk about fences. Yeah, you do have fences, right? All right. Well, you know what they say about fences, that if it doesn't hold water, it's not going to hold a goat. Anyway, there are all kinds of different fences. They're semi-permanent and permanent. Those have T-posts, thicker gauge wire. Some of them have wooden posts and gates. Another option is a portable fence. This is an electric netting. The goats train well to this, and it doesn't take a lot of electricity to keep them in, just to remind them that the fence is there. So, now that we have the shelter and the fence, looks like you're ready to go, right? Not quite. We've got some more stuff to talk about. Well, first of all, they need water. So you need a way to get them water. That's great. Yes. A water tub or a water trough would work perfect. That one looks to be the perfect size. So, now that you have a means to get them water, you need to feed them. Do you have a means to feed them? No, they can't do pasture all the time. In the wintertime, they're going to need hay. So it's going to be important for you to develop a relationship with a hay farmer so that you can get a good supply all year round. Be prepared to go through hay. Goats can be quite wasteful. All right. Well, that seems to. What is that? Is that a stethoscope? Oh, you know what? That reminds me. You're going to need to build a relationship with a vet. Yeah, and it needs to be a special kind of vet. Goats are ruminants, so you need to. No, you can't just take them to your dog and cat vet. They need a special vet because they are ruminants, and that requires special care. So I think that about takes. Wait a minute. One more thing. Does your town allow you to have goats? So before you decide whether or not you're getting goats, you need to go on your town website or village website and look at the town code to see what are the requirements for goats. You don't want to get in trouble for getting them. So we've covered quite a bit today. So let's review. First of all, goats are herd animals. So you can't have one, you need multiples. You're going to need a shelter to keep them out of the elements and a fence to keep them contained. Water is essential and they need a constant supply. Get yourself a good hay supplier to keep them fed and happy. A relationship with a ruminant vet is mandatory. And last but not least, make sure you know your town codes so that you're not breaking any ordinances. I think you're getting pretty close. It's time for goats. There's a lot more information out there than I was able to put in this video. Please, if you're getting goats, don't forget to do your research. I'll try to make more videos, and if you want to see those, make sure that you like and follow.